Hi guys, we're here in Burlington, Ontario. As you can tell, it just snowed. It's not the warmest, but we're at a beautiful project here from Davis Fences. Very excited to be here with Ryan, who is, I guess, project manager, and Brianne, who is the owner of Davis Fences. Last name would tell it, Brianne Davis. And this project is a beautiful condominium association. They have cedar fences all the way around, and if you look carefully, of course, they have fence armor to protect those posts from the weed whacker damage. Can you tell us, guys, what this project was like? Because it's really unique. I mean, it's just a beautiful design.
Well, when it came down to it, this is a 100% custom job from start to finish. Everything about it is custom. We had the trellises custom made by Aitchison Lumber. Framed and installed by us. The divisional fences, same thing, lattice, custom made by Aitchison Lumber. When it comes down to it, there was a lot of hand digging and really finicky things to work around in a project like this. You have a lot of backyards that are set the way they are from when we pull in. A lot of interlock needed to come up, a lot of decks, stuff like that, work around gas lines, and you name it. It was fun from the beginning right to the end.
How high are these fences?
Well, the trellises itself are at 8 feet from ground to top. The partitions in the center, the divisional fences, they're 5 foot plus 1 foot of lattice. It's all cedar, everything's cedar, even the ballast. All done with Aitchison Lumber.
And what was some of the challenges you faced? You mentioned some of them, of course, getting all the old stuff out of the way. Did you have to go deeper? Did you have to dig to the frost line?
So when it comes down to it, replacing poles in the same spot, you're creating a massive footing. So it's basically all hand digging. You got to dig around the old footing. You got to pull it out. You got to put it back in. But when it comes down to it, you gotta get them at the proper depth. So anywhere over 3.5 feet is sufficient. But our company, we like to strive for that 4 foot mark.
Wonderful. What's your thought about using sonotubes?
Me personally, I've used them in the past. I find a lot of problems with them. With the top pour, you have water sitting in them. It allows the post to rot. There's so many things that you can do to stop that. But when it comes down to it, you got to just get that post to depth.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And as far as getting to the top of the project, did you have to use some special ladders or scaffolding? How did you manage that?
Just ladders, no scaffolding. The terrain here is very unlevel, so scaffolding system wouldn't work for something like this. Really, when it came down to it, it was up and down on the ladders all day, every day, for 4 days.
What would you say to fencing companies in general about getting started and taking on a project like this? Would this be, where would you rate it? Basic, intermediate, advanced?
Me personally, I would rate a job like this in the advanced side of things. When it comes down to it, if you cut one of these pieces of wood wrong, you just threw out 25 bucks. All this stuff's very expensive. You got to really make sure you know what you're doing when you're installing this type of wood.
Wonderful. And as far as permits and stuff, was anything special needed in this area?
Nope. The only thing we need to do, our end of things, is provide locates for our workers. We need to know where the gas lines are, any utilities. Something like this doesn't need any permits. It's basically just a trellis to take vines and divisional fences.
WSIB and contractors insurance is involved in a project like this.
Yeah, I guess that's important. Do you think being part of the CFIA was important to this customer?
I think so.
I'd say 100%.
Yeah. Do you think more and more customers are going to the CFIA website and just finding out that their contractor is an approved member?
Definitely.
Wonderful.
We just encountered that last week.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I think it's an important piece of the game, being a part of the associations that are local to the area, so that they know that you have the standards of conduct necessary as a fencer. Well, guys, I think this is outstanding. It really speaks to quality work. Davis Fences, we've been working with you in the association for years, and your work is outstanding. So thank you for sharing with us today. Any last words?
Thanks, Al.
I'm getting cold.
It is pretty chilly out here.
All right, guys, good to talk to you. Cheers.
Have a good one.
I should have worn red lipstick.
I should have too.